庆祝活动是亚瑞的，是我们的骄傲啊！我是今天的主持人陈珍妮。好，现在我要隆重介绍我的拍档帅哥鼎哥上来为我们做男主持。哎，鼎哥你好。
大家好，我这边就是李经理，谢谢，很荣幸今天为大家来主持这个亚洲的我们的一个节目。那我希望今天这个下午节目给大家一个美好的时间。好，
我们有第一个节目是什么？
那我们今天第一个节目是由广州协会，还有福建商会的舞狮和舞龙，谢谢。
好，精彩表演现在开始。
line dance and dragon dance. 舞龙舞狮，还有 all VIPs, please come to the stage again. Our MC Judy Shu is here now. 请 VIP 各个社团的侨领再上来照相，请侨领再上来照相。
Since we've gotten together like this. Hello everybody, how are you? I am so thrilled that we get to be all here today in our historic, beloved Chinatown as we honor and celebrate Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. My name is Judy Sue. I think most of you know I'm a news anchor with ABC 7, but I do want to share a personal note today. Just this year, actually last month, I celebrated 20 years as a news anchor with ABC 7 here in Chicago. So hard to believe. Thank you. And my wonderful photographer is over there too applauding me. Thank you very much. But you know what? What I want to do is take this moment, coming back to Chinatown, and thank the entire community for embracing me the day I came back to Chicago to take this job as a news anchor on ABC 7, pursuing my dream, that dream of that little immigrant girl. When we moved to Chicago, when I was 11, right here to Chicago's Chinatown, not speaking a word of English, and learning everything from this moment on, and then eventually landing at ABC 7 and doing this. So thank you for your support. It's wonderful every day to be on the news with all of you. I also want to thank all of you for being here today for our celebration on behalf of MAHA. Oh my gosh, you have done such a terrific job, Dr. Liu, and the 30 plus organizations here in pulling all of this together for you. So besides our dignitaries, our VIPs, and our awards that we're handing out today for frontline heroes during COVID-19, we also have so many activities that you see right around here and performances. And we also encourage you to really look at the health screenings that we're providing. Screenings for diabetes, screenings for osteoporosis. We're offering COVID-19 vaccines right here on site, so please take advantage of that as we celebrate the contributions and the extraordinary contributions of generations of the AAPI community while we honor the frontline heroes today during this pandemic. So without further ado, I am going to bring up to the microphone with some official remarks Dr. Hung Liu, who is instrumental in bringing all of us together. Dr. Liu.
Thank you so much, Judy Shu. Good afternoon. of the Midwest Asian Health Association. I'm pleased to welcome you to the celebration of Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. This is the event to celebrate our culture and heritage and also recognize our contributions to this country. We choose the event name Proud to be Asian because we take pride in our culture and identities. The recent rise in hate crime against Asian Americans is just another reason why we are here to show extra support for this community at this difficult time. I'm sorry, it's blurry. Sorry. And due to the pandemic, the project the last year was full of challenges and difficulties. So I'm pleased to see you in person here to show your support. I'm sorry. I want to thank those host agencies and the co-sponsoring organizations to make this event a success. I also like to thank all the organizations and individuals who showed their love by donating money to PPEs last year to the frontline workers and the public officers to help with the fighting against the COVID-19. So we would support the people who working hard during the pandemic. Last but not least, thank you, Judy Shu, for taking time out of your busy schedule, coming to support our event. You have done so much for our communities through your special role as news anchor. We are so honored to have you here. As Judy said, we are going to have a fantastic event. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Liu, and as you can tell, we have a terrific group right here at VIP, so I'm not going to do anything else but introduce them. I'm going to bring up to the microphone right now our Congressman. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here today in our beloved Chinatown. Please welcome Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy.
Good afternoon, ni hao. I'm so honored to be here. It's such a lovely day, isn't it? And I just want to observe those 3 rules of public speaking. Be short, be sweet, and be gone. So I have 3 points that I want to make. First of all, can you give a big round of applause to Judy Shu, Hong Lu, Steve Hugh, Maha, Teresa Ma, Brian Sigjo Lopez, David Wu, Dr. Shubong Chan, of course, President Tony Preckwinkle. Tony's in the house. The police who are taking care of us today, and of course Iris Martinez, and all of our elected officials who are here. Give them a big round of applause. I can't hear you. Mike Ferris, where is he? The tallest man in Illinois. Ni hao, Mike. And Mike is also very fluent in Chinese, so I can't wait to hear what he has to say. The second point I want to make is very simple. As I was driving here from Schaumburg to this Maha event, I had an aha moment. You could say it's a Maha moment. And it's this. There's this old saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. And that's what we do today. We go together toward a time when we can all fight bigotry, intolerance, racism, and hate crimes toward Asian Americans and everybody. Is that right? So this year in Congress, we actually passed for the first time a no-hate bill that combats hatred toward Asian Americans. That's the first time we've done that. But we need to do more. We need to make it clear, and it's clear from everyone on the stage, that we believe in equality, tolerance, inclusion, diversity, and that no matter where you come from, no matter what language you speak, and no matter how many letters there are in your name, there are 29 in mine. you have a place in America. And so that's very important. Third and final point is this. We are living in a time of COVID. And so all of our countries, wherever we hail from, are also struck by COVID. Here in the United States, we've done a wonderful job of vaccinating our population and getting more people vaccinated. But now it's time to vaccinate the rest of the world. No more COVID. And so this week I launched legislation called the NOVID Act, nullifying opportunities for variants to infect and decimate people here in the United States and the rest of the world. So it's time for the United States to provide resources to the rest of the world to get them vaccinated too. Are you with me? We cannot be comforted knowing that we are vaccinated. If you're in China, India, any country in Asia or Africa or the rest of the world, we need them to get vaccinated. And so that's what I am working on now too. So with that, I want to say thank you, and I want to close with my favorite saying, which is that yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today's a gift. That's why we call it the present. I'm so honored and blessed to be with you here today, Judy and the rest of the gang, to celebrate Asian American Heritage Month, to celebrate you and your families, to celebrate our community and our country. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you, Congressman Smith. Don't go anywhere yet. So we're going to take this opportunity and present our very first Hero Award today for during this pandemic and for all of the efforts that Raja has been doing throughout this year and beyond. So let me take just a moment to tell you a little bit more about the Congressman. So Raja Krishnamurthy represents the 8th District of Illinois, which includes Chicago's west and northwest suburbs, and he serves on the House... Oh, there it is. The House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, the Committee on Oversight and Reform, and as chairman of its subcommittee on Economic and Consumer Policy, and as an assistant whip for the Democratic caucus. Now, during the pandemic, Raja has been taking the leadership and helping the communities with getting PPEs, and we all know how hard that was at the very beginning, and supporting the efforts to fight COVID-19 at the federal and the state level. So for that, we're going to present the Congressman with our Hero Leadership Award today, and I also want to bring on the stage Mr. Steve Hugh to present the award.
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Steve Hugh. I am the president of Asian American Leadership Council. Under the leadership of MAHA, we are proud to be one of the sponsors of the COVID-19 Fund. And I'm here to present the first award to our Congressman, Raja Krishnamurthy. He is truly a friend of our Chinese American community. When the pandemic broke out, when the PPE was a rare commodity, there was a great shortage. Raja picked up the phone to call the Chinese Consul General and some other people who are in positions to donate the PPE to our community. Under Raja's leadership, there were many thousands of PPE donated to Illinois hospitals, senior homes, and the people who really needed it at the time. Raja saved many lives. So we thank you for it, and we recognize him for it. His second heroic act was when some people in this country blamed the Chinese Americans for the virus. Raja was the first one stood up and defended our community in Congress and the national stage. And he brought us the dignity and justice, and we thank him for it. And it is why, on behalf of all of us, the Chinese and American community, I'm honored to present Raja, our first Heroes Act.
thank you to our congressman for being here today. Now I'm going to bring up the rest of our VIPs and dignitaries. Why don't I bring up our state treasurer, Michael Frericks, to say a few words for us. Good morning, good afternoon.
Good morning, good afternoon. My name is Mike Frericks. I appreciate that this is Proud to be Asian. This is the theme here today. If you haven't noticed, I am not. But I am very proud to have lived in Asia. I'm proud of the friendships that I've formed in Asia. And I'm proud to come back to a country and a state with a significant Asian population that contributes so much to making this a stronger, a more interesting state. And I'm always very happy to return here to Chinatown amongst my many friends. Thank you. 谢谢你.
And please welcome our representative from the 2nd District, Teresa Ma. Teresa.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm State Representative Teresa Ma. I'm proud to represent Chinatown as part of my district to make sure that we all have a voice down in Springfield. And it's great to be here today and to see all of you come support Chinatown after a long year that's been challenging for a lot of people. So the businesses certainly need your help, and it's great that you're here to support all the wonderful businesses here in Chinatown. And so thank you so much. It's great to see you, and I am definitely going to make it short, sweet, and I'm gone.
Teresa, thank you for that. And please say a big hello to our Cook County Board President, Tony Preckwinkle.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. I was just talking to my staff. I think this is the 3rd time this month that I've been in Chinatown for events honoring Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So I'm very grateful to be here today. You know, it's important for all of us, people of color, to understand that we have to stand up for each other. And we've always, as African Americans, had a tough time in this country. And Chinese Americans and other Asian Americans have also had great difficulties. And in the course of this pandemic, unfortunately, attacks on Asian Americans have increased around the country. So I think it's important for all of us, whether we're Asian American or not, to stand up for the Asian American community in this moment of crisis, and to make people understand that we have one country, one nation from which people came to all over the world, and we have a strong country because people came here to make it so. So I'm grateful to be here to be part of this celebration. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President. And please welcome Alderman Byron Sigcho Lopez to the microphone. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. And welcome everyone. I just want to thank all the community groups, MACA, the Chamber, CCBAC, the Printag Center, and all the wonderful organizations that time after time have demonstrated their leadership during critical times. All the elected officials, thank you, and welcome everyone to Chinatown. What a better way to celebrate AAPI Heritage Month by supporting our small businesses who have been hit hard by the pandemic. Many families, many workers depend on this. That's the way what we show with actions, with support and solidarity, what the community is about. It's so refreshing to see so many people back here in Chinatown. So let's continue to celebrate AAPI Heritage Month, every day. Let's make sure that we support small businesses and we continue to support Chinatown. Thank you again.
And please say a big hello to Clerk of the Cook County, Iris Martinez. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, and I too will make it very quick. First and foremost, happy Asian Day and Asian Month. I think it's very important for us to continue to celebrate. The culture is so beautiful. You look around and you smell the food, and you look at the joy in people's face. We have to make sure we to continue to support our communities, and we will not stand by and see racial attacks on our people, on our communities. I am very proud. I went to China once, and it's a beautiful country, but I see the culture here, and I just love to see the fact that we are out here enjoying, and that we're going to make sure that we stand together as a woman of color, as a former senator who represented an Asian community. Let me say, I stand here together with you. We're going to fight racism to the very end. There is no place in this world for racism. Thank you very much.
Well said. Thank you, Iris. And now please welcome to the microphone the 9th District Chicago Police Department Commander. Thank you for being with us, Commander Don Jerome.
Good afternoon, everybody. I just wanted to say hello, show our presence here, assure everybody that the Chicago Police are your friends and your community here, and I know the community is friendly to us. We've got a really good relationship with the community. I've been here 10 years. I just wanted everybody to enjoy their day. Glad the businesses is opening up. It's great to see, and continued collaboration with the police department. We're all in this together. Thanks.
On the Midwest Asian Health Association board, and I'm Judy's co-MC, not quite as attractive as Judy, but my heart is there. So anyhow, so right now we are recognizing our special awardees in recognition of their contribution to fighting COVID-19. We present our Hero and Heroine Award, and I get the pleasure of presenting our first one to my co-MC, Judy Hsu. So Judy Hsu, ABC, has been an 87 anchor in the top-rated 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. news at the #1 news station in Chicago, and has received many awards, including several Emmys. It's so fitting that Judy is receiving this award in Chicago's Chinatown, because her roots are here. Like her, I grew up not speaking English either until I went to school. So when her family immigrated from Taiwan, like my family, they lived in Chinatown, and later she went on to the University of Illinois in Champaign. Throughout the pandemic, Judy has remained one of the only a few news anchors who consistently reported live from ABC7's downtown studio every day to bring Chicagoland viewers the very latest information on COVID-19. Judy anchored nearly daily special reports with Governor J.B. Pritzker and Chicago's Mayor Lori Lightfoot as COVID numbers were quickly increasing around the city and state. She was also on the anchor desk when the statewide stay-at-home order was first announced and schools were closed. Judy has remained a steady voice, leading our community through this pandemic with information Chicagoans have come to rely on. We are so honored to present our Media Heroine Award to Judy Hsu for her exemplary reporting, inclusive coverage of diverse issues, and service to the community. Thank you, Ann. It's not every day I get to come MC an event and get an award at the same time. But we're going to continue with our awards right now. We're going to present the next Heroine Award to our wonderful representative, Teresa Ma, who has done so much for our community. So Illinois State Representative Teresa Ma made history in 2016 when she became the first Asian American elected to the Illinois General Assembly. I remember that day, Teresa. Congrats. During the pandemic, Representative Ma's office served a crucial role in providing information about state resources related to COVID-19, from the dissemination of basic public health information to the distribution of free meals, groceries, PPE. Representative Ma did not stop working to make sure that her constituents, our communities right here, were taken care of. She worked with the Prison Health Lab. Representative Ma created a partnership with Pretax Center right here to establish a COVID testing site in Chinatown for us, and later a vaccine clinic to serve the limited English proficient immigrant and senior population, which is so important. So we are so pleased to present Representative Teresa Ma with the Heroine Award for her endless contributions in fighting COVID-19. Congratulations. award to my dear friend, Alderman Byron Sitchko Lopez, who was elected to the Chicago City Council and the 25th Ward Alderman, which covers here, in April of 2019. During this pandemic, Byron coordinated efforts to ensure vaccination of seniors, essential workers, families, and now their children. Through bi-weekly meetings with community groups and residents, he was able to set up food pantries, food drives, vaccination sites, family emergency funds, and events to support his board's small businesses. This has certainly been a challenging year, but as a community, the people working united have overcome many challenges under the leadership of Alderman Lopez. MAHA is delighted to present the Hero Award to Alderman Sitchko Lopez for his dedication and commitment to advocacy on behalf of his constituents and community residents of the 25th Ward.
Congratulations, Alderman, thank you. And our awards continue. Another Hero Award to Dr. Shubi Chan. And I had the privilege of meeting him, and we did an interview with him last year for a special on ABC7. Just a tremendous man who has done so much. I mean, every day on a daily basis, but especially during this COVID pandemic. So let me read the introduction to Dr. Chan. Dr. Shubi Chan is an emergency physician in Chicago for over 40 years at Amita Health Resurrection Medical Center, Chicago, serving on the front lines of healthcare. During this pandemic, his greatest passion and the highest commitment remained as he started, a frontline physician working in the pit of the ER, doing what he can to save lives, and also at the same time teach the younger generation of ER residents. His devotion to his COVID-19 patients and changing the curve has been relentless. Yet, in addition to seeing patients throughout this pandemic, he just completed a major 12-month retrospective study investigating the racial disparities and health outcomes during COVID-19. We are so incredibly proud to present the Health Provider Hero Award to Dr. Shubi Chan for his frontline care in saving people's lives every single day for the last 40 years, but especially during this pandemic. Dr. Chan, congratulations.
Thank you, Judy, and thank you, Maha, for this wonderful work. If I may indulge the audience for just a minute, I'd like to give one shout out. As you have heard, many of the awardees on the stage did not grow up speaking English. That's not our language in Cambridge. Well, I can do one better. I was a refugee. I am a refugee under the Eisenhower Refugee Act of 1950. And I've been a refugee in this country all my life. And this is shout out to all you refugees out there, whatever your legal status. If you believe in the American, if you believe in America, you belong here. I say you belong here. And I don't care who tells you otherwise. All right? That's it.
The next award to another dear friend, David Wu, who's the Executive Director of the Pui Tax Center. So David became the founding Executive Director of Pui Tax Center in 1994. The Pui Tax Center is a church-based community center serving Chicago's Chinatown. During the pandemic, in response to new community needs, Pui Tax Center helped 700 residents with unemployment claims, partnered with other community organizations to provide food to over 6,000 households during 20 provider to vaccinate over 2,500 limited English-speaking seniors and essential workers in Chinatown. MAHA is thrilled to present Pui Tech Center with the Hero Award for its commitment to serving the community, especially during this pandemic, by fulfilling urgent needs of Chinatown residents and workers. And arts activities after this award presentation. As you can see, the beautiful costumes on the sides, so stay tuned for that. We also have health education and COVID immunization on site, and we have them available for for children too. We have other health activities including diabetes screening and osteoporosis. So please take advantage of these free healthcare events. Next, we have a few more awards to present to organizations. We are recognizing the organizations and individuals who made donations to the COVID-19 Fund Drive campaign in 2020. The funds raised were used to purchase 150,000 PPEs to donate to more than 50 frontline medical and public service facilities in the greater Chicago area. We are pleased to honor these heroines who have made contributions toward fighting COVID-19. We have 500 people join the fundraising campaign. Due to the time limit today, we are not able to acknowledge them all on stage. But we have a booth for distributing the certificate on the right side of the stage. In recognition of their donation to the Chicago Chinese COVID-19 Fund Drive of $1,000 or more, I want to recognize Midwest Asian Health Association, and I'm asking Board of Directors Ping Ting Lau and Johnny Zhang to come on up.
So for those organizations award, please line up in front of the stage. 请组织拿奖的到前台过来，跟你的名字。
The American Fujian Chamber of Commerce, Honorary President Johnny Zhang, President Bao Zhang.
健康协会的队员，谢谢。